Kristen Messerly here from Cultural Outreach, interviewing Miguel Jose from Eagle Home Mortgage. He is going to share some really great insights into how you can improve your social media strategy and just improve your relationships with customers. So thank you so much, Miguel, for being on the call.
Thank you. For me, with social media, I don't really have a social media strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I essentially just point out things that I think are a need for customers. So when I'm coming across a lot of people and there seems to be a common problem, I'm going to safely assume that a lot of people have maybe a misconception about something. So here's an example. Recently, I was coming across a ton of people, and every time we'd sit down, they go, "Hey, you're not going to pull my credit, right?" And so I started coming to this conclusion, like, everybody thinks that credit pulls have a bigger impact than they actually do. So me and RC knocked out a credit video just simply explaining how credit works and what impacts your credit. And a lot of people enjoyed it, which I didn't know if they would or not. Credit's a pretty boring subject, but apparently people care about that more than you would think. But it wasn't from a sales standpoint. Like, I don't ever sell.
Yeah.
You know, it's more or less about adding value to people and allowing them to kind of get information without having a salesperson hounding them.
Absolutely. I think that is the best way to sell, though, right, is providing value and then people realizing you're the go-to resource and you're the one that they can count on. So yeah, that's perfect. So you said you created this video. Have you created other videos like that where you're responding to a particular need?
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of just do them on the fly, but, you know, we've done some pretty simple stuff like just explaining to people the difference from an FHA and conventional loan. Just generally, whenever we run into like big misconceptions, it's like, hey, we should go out and educate, and there's no schedule for it. It's not like I do like a weekly show or anything. It's more just kind of random. And also like it doesn't have to just be my content.
How do you use Facebook or social media to develop these kinds of relationships? You said you just share content that you find relevant to your consumers.
I'm not necessarily trying to go out and meet new people. I'm trying to remind my database of what I do and position myself as the go-to person. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have to stretch further outside of that. And what ends up happening naturally is, because I've been in the business a long time, is when I provide a video with good content, people will tag their friends in it. And then those friends will reach out to me just because they saw my video. Yeah,
that's the way to do it. That's authentic and, really using your audience to generate more referrals. So you had actually mentioned authenticity previously. What are some of the ways that you'd mentioned not being too salesy? Can you describe that strategy a little bit?
Yeah, so like what I see with a lot of like loan officers or realtors, like the biggest mistake that they'll do is they'll go out really quickly, they'll do a business page, and then they'll assume that business page is going to get traffic. And at the end of the day, nobody cares about it, right? Like there's thousands of real estate pages. For me, I do a lot of it from my personal page, and I mix it with my real life, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't hide who you are. So you see too often people trying to hide, I'm going to go and I'll put my pictures of me drinking alcohol on my personal page, but I won't put it on my business page, and they think that won't cross over. So for me, I'm just myself, and so it's a mix of pictures of my daughter and my wife and my family and business. It's part of who I am. So I think that comes off as more genuine, and people can relate to me, and they can also know who I am before they meet with me. Right? It's not like this hidden business profile where you don't get to know the human being behind it.
Thank you so much, Miguel, for being on the call. You had really great insights, and I appreciate you taking the time.
Perfect. Thank you for taking the time to interview me.